Hi everyone, as you can see by the title of this video, it's a bit different to what we normally do, but there is a reason to that. We have been doing a lot of live broadcasts over on YouNow, and we were chatting for about 6 hours with you last week, and conspiracy theories keep popping up because it's something me and Callum are really interested in. So we're going to be talking about the Mandela effect, but first Callum's going to explain it.
Okay, so the Mandela effect is when a very large group of people distinctly remember an event or something, but if we look at the evidence now, it never happened or it's different.
The first Mandela effect I'm going to be telling you about is a song by a Billy Ray Cyrus called Achy Breaky Heart. Now I'm sure you remember the lyrics. I was telling Callum about it and it goes, "Don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart." But no, that is not the line in the chorus. It's actually, "Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart." And if you don't believe us, listen here.
Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart.
It completely blew us away. Who would have thought it was "Don't Tell My Heart"? But if you go onto YouTube and you actually write "Don't Break My Heart," the first result which comes up is Billy Ray Cyrus.
You don't even need to put in heart, you just put "don't break my" and it'll come up.
Everybody remembers it. Where has it changed or when?
Where did it come from?
This is the prime example of the Mandela effect.
So my first Mandela effect is a song by Queen called "We Are the Champions."
And when I heard this Mandela effect, it completely blew my mind.
Now I'm sure you've heard of it, everyone knows the song, and as far as I'm aware, everyone believed the song to end "We are the champions of the world." Apparently it doesn't.
It doesn't. "Of the world" is not at the end of the song.
No. But it's not just us who are fooled. Take a look at this.
No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world.
So that's James Corden, Gwen Stefani, George Clooney and Julia Roberts, who all thought the same as us, that the song ends "of the world."
It just sounded really weird without it, but it has never been there.
I can vividly remember that, because he sings, and his voice echoes, and the sound fades. I've just got it in my head. I can clearly hear how I thought it would be.
The next one is a brand logo, and it's a brand that we actually have in our household and have had for about 10 years. It's Skechers. Now, how do you remember the Skechers logo? Did it have a T in it or not? Because apparently the T has never been there. Which blows my mind, because whenever I go to buy Skechers shoes, I always put it into Google with a T. I've never known it without one. How odd is it just by looking at it? And I have been buying Skechers for over 10 years and I've always spelt it with a T. So this has completely blew my mind. Plus, it would be pronounced a different way, wouldn't it?
I think it'd be Skechers or
Skechers?
Skechers.
Who knows? So next time you go into the shoe shop, make sure your pronunciation is right. I'm one to talk. And ask for your Skechers.
The next Mandela effect I'm going to talk about is from the movie franchise The Matrix.
Now, I have seen this quote pop up everywhere. It's always coming up on my Facebook timeline, and it is,
"What if I told you?"
"But what if we told you that was never in any of the movies?"
No, I remember being in the first film, just before Neo gets handed the blue pill and the red pill. That's not in there. I remember watching that film dozens of times. I remember that, but apparently I don't. I made it up.
Yeah, we all just made it up in our head. It's so weird. It's so weird.
I
Never
can't
in the
believe
film.
it. Do you know what's funny? Do we actually remember that correctly, or is this a glitch in our Matrix?
Here's another brand that has been affected by the Mandela effect. A lot of you will know the best-selling headphone brands across the world is Beats. But do you remember it as Beats by Dre or Beats by Dr. Dre? Because apparently it's always been Beats by Dr. Dre, which it doesn't have the same ring to it as Beats by Dre. Plus, what's odd about this, the official website for Beats headphones is www.beatsbydre.com. Why didn't they put Dr. Dre in the official website? So
If that's what it's been, why not?
apparently it's what it's been all along.
So my next Mandela effect is another movie one. It's from the film E.T.
And lots of people remember this quote vividly. It's when E.T. holds his finger up and goes, "E.T. phone home." But he never said that.
No, take a look at this.
E.T. home phone.
Now, I distinctly heard E.T. home phone.
And that is the actual line in the movie, so it has never been phone home. I don't get it. Did E.T. just want to admire their home phone?
Who knows?
But
either way, we're wrong.
this is just screwing with my mind. Whether or not you've seen Forrest Gump the movie, I'm pretty sure you've heard the line, "Life is like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're gonna get." Now, what if I told you that Forrest Gump never said that line in the movie? Instead, he said, "Life was like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're gonna get."
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
That completely blew my mind. There is so much merchandise out there with "life is like a box of chocolates." When has it been was? This is just one of the ones where you told about this Mandela effect and you're like, no, Google and actually find a clip of the movie and realise you have been wrong all these years.
So my last Mandela effect is the biggest one for me. It's Star Wars Episode 4. You've got Darth Vader, he's just cut off Luke Skywalker's hand, he's holding onto the pole. They're having a conversation about what Obi-Wan said. And the line I remember is, "No, Luke, I am your father."
But that was never said in the movie. It was actually, "No, I am your father." Not Luke. Which is really weird because I've never watched any of the Star Wars and I remember that quote. So many people have said it. It's on so much merchandise, which is obviously non-official. And people have had it even tattooed on their body.
Right, don't believe us, watch this.
No, I am your father.
Nah, we're done with this Mandela effect.
Are you serious? When I first heard it, I was like,
It's not true. That's impossible.
what do I say to that? A Star Wars, I've failed the Jedi Order.
That's our Mandela effect video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, comment and subscribe. And until next time, me and Callum will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.